Well, hello folks, welcome back along Simulation 4 Nation here down on the family farm. Hope you're doing very well. You can see the blue sky is out and we are, well, do you know what, we're flying through the our first cut of hay, but we're doing it whilst playing the amber gamble really. I'm running out of fuel. I've got, as you can see, maybe about, oh no, an acre left to do, not even, and we're flying through it, but yeah, I need to get home. So what we're going to do, we're going to finish this up quickly. We're going to skate back to the yard. Well, we're actually going to... Dad is out right now with the 390T, and he is cracking along with the rowing up. The first fields that we actually cut down that you saw, I think in the last episode, there are now ready to roll. So they've been thrown around a bit, now they're being raked up. We've got 3 down on the deck there, so it's just a little bit over 30 acres actually. And he's going to get into all those, and we're going to follow him up with the baler really. But I just want to get this done because this is going to be the next lot. We've started to knock some more grass down for the second wave really, because the weather looks like it's going to hold strong. So we're going to get a little bit more done in this round. We're probably looking about 60 acres all in if we can get it all done in time. But I need to go and get what's rowed up baled first. So we're about to get this done anyway. Just cut around this corner here, drop the mower back down. Perfect, and we're off again. So hopefully, like I say, all being well, we'll be good. But always get a bit nervous. As you can see, we're down by the coastline here, so we're a little bit away from the yard. So a little bit of a trek back, but like I say, hopefully we'll do it. But anyway, yeah, it's been a good couple of days for us. Good drying weather, crucially, and yeah, we've had some great fortune actually. Just able to really boss it and get cracking along here. So the mower's singing along now after that repair, and it is looking fantastic as we finish off there. We're gonna knock that up, we're gonna waste no time in getting straight out of here, and we'll get ourselves away. And then yeah, onwards to the 66 that is waiting with the baler on, and we'll chase that out the field really. I know he's in the first field that we mowed actually. He's just started rowing up, so we've got a little bit of time, but we'll see how we get on there. Get it opened again. But as you can see, barely a cloud in the sky. Absolutely stunning weather. It's weather like this that really makes you enjoy being a farmer, because just look at it, absolutely perfect. Hopefully there, like I say, we'll get another week or so of this and we'll be in a phenomenal position about then. But we will see. A little wider here. So we get out without dinging the mower on the side anywhere. Like we're good there. We've still got fields like this to get at as well, but we're like I said, we just need to go back to the yard. We're gonna get maybe a bit more mowing done today. I don't know yet. We'll see how that looks, and hopefully we can. But I just don't know. We'll have to. I'm gonna slow down here because I'm a bit wide. Go. Be responsible in my old age here. And yeah, we'll get cracking along. So how you been anyway? Hope all is well. It's been, like I said, it's been a week since we last spoke, but we've been cracking along. It's been a busy week, which unfortunately means that I have the latest episode or latest data from and footage from Frank over at Meadow Grove. Wasn't able to get it up, unfortunately, there. So we'll be looking to get cracking with that one as soon as we can. But yeah, it's ready to go. We'll probably look at getting that Wednesday, and we'll see how we get on. After we get all this recorded and all done and get this field finished, we are actually going to be looking at jumping onto a little bit of a live stream. So you may well have seen this over there. If you have, thank you in advance. But yeah, otherwise on the farm here we're doing well. Dad and I are getting cracking along there, really are pushing ahead. We've actually got to get this mowing done sooner rather than later, because this tractor needs to get the row crops on, because the spring barley is about ready to go up. They still haven't cleaned that up. We'll need to get the row crops on to get that spraying done, and then we'll be we should, all being well, be off to the races. But yeah, that's another job coming up soon, which is why we need to get cracking along a little bit. Looking to try and get a lot more of the groundwork done whilst we can, because we're going to be a little bit late getting to the, as we've already got spring barley in the ground now, we're going to be late getting to that. So Gonna try where we can to, as soon as we get this hay done, a bit of fertilizer on the hay ground for a second cut, and then we're gonna try and get the ploughing done sooner rather than later. The ground that we're gonna plough, we're gonna try and get that all done so we can get ahead of the game really. We have quite a bit of ground to plough over this year, and that we have spoken about and discussed in the past about going direct drilling, and it is still something we want to look into, but we're probably just going to reset all the ground first going into before we start that, so give it all a plough over. That stopped over there. I wonder what he stopped for. We'll have to go and find out. Pull into here. Wonderful. So as you can see though, everything is dried out on both sides. Looking pretty good actually, all things considered. Really does look good. We'll have to see. It's not as far ahead as I'd hoped he would be by now, because he hasn't got the headlands done. But we'll see what we can do there. I'm going to leave this here for right now. We're going to fill it up, because yeah, that was getting a bit tight. And then we'll move everything around, just go see what Dad's doing, and then we can get on with some baling, I think. Alright then folks, that is all done. We made it home. The Amber Gamble was a success. I hate doing that, but sometimes you just find yourself in that position. And what we're going to do is actually just take this around the corner into the stackyard there, I think. Get out of the way for now. As soon as we get this all done, we'll look at getting the mower off, I think. But yeah, Dad's just getting himself a little bit ahead, so we're going to go and catch up with him. See what he's doing. I still haven't figured out why he put that plough over there. I asked him and he didn't really give me an answer, and he's trunching away from himself. So what in the world he's doing, I don't know. Sometimes it is best not to question him, I find. So, get that door shut. We've got a lot of pallets of wool around here that we're going to need to take care of at some point. But we could definitely do that. Now what we're also going to do at some point today is get the trailers onto the, probably onto the case, I think. And onto the 5150 there, and we'll have to start getting this all carted in. But for now, like I say, the big goal is to get baling. So we're finally going to get out in the Lely. It's been about time, been waiting for this for a while. But obviously we did that silage at the very beginning of the, beginning of the last month actually now. And it would just be nice to be able to get cracking along with something else. So get our own work done. We'll see where we are from there really. Other than that though, everything is looking good. Beautiful weather at the moment. This time of year it has been incredible. We had that really wet early spring, and from then everything is just accelerated. It's looking really good. So very surprised at that. Now I'm hoping that a little bit of rain after we get this hay cleared wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, just so we can get a bit of get the second growth to kick on, and then also just to really finish off the spring crops that we have. That wouldn't be too bad at all, but we'll have to wait and see on that front. What we do need to wait for at the moment though is the old man here just to actually get cracking, because he's taking his sweet time here. So what we'll probably do is just pull in, I think now. We're going to let him get cracking. I want the headlands done first before I start to mess around in here, so and then that way you'll have one field ahead of us. He's going to jump over to there, and then we'll be looking good. I think we'll do that. So yeah, we're going to let him just get cracking for a little bit longer. We will come back to you when we're ready to get the baler fired up, and we'll see how we're doing. For now though, what we might well do is just take up the drone for a little while. Stop this here, and yeah, we'll just go and see, watch the old man rake a little bit, I think. around there. We're just gonna get started. It's not ideal. I'd rather he'd got the headlands done first, but he's doing his own thing. So we're just gonna jump in and we're gonna just take off as much as we can and try and be a little smart with how we're dropping these bales off. I think that's the best thing we can do. We'll start with the longest lengths that he's done now, and then we'll just work our way over there. See how we get on. He hasn't left much in the way of headland either. I don't know what's going through the old man's mind right now, but we are not here to try and pick that because it's a Da Vinci Code in there, let me tell you. Anyway, so let's just go for our BTO. Roll on. Let's just lower down the pickup reel. Alright. 2020 hay is officially a go. Fantastic news. So we're off. We'll not get this field all done with you on the video here, but we'll get a good run of it anyway, and we'll see how we get on. Full already, just about. Look at that. This is going to be a bit of a mangled bale, I reckon, given what was in there last. This one I'm going to have to just be a little bit careful with to get out, but we'll see how it's looking there, and yeah, we'll get ourselves away, I think. Okay. I do love cracking on with hay. It's obviously a lot drier, lighter material going through the baler than anything you'll put through with silage. That really just makes it a lot easier. We're going to get a little bit of a weave on here though, just to make sure we get a nice even bale. I think there's more grass here than I thought. Ew. I think it's the second bale out already, so we're going to get more than I thought here, which is good. But we just need to be careful with where we're dropping those off. Okay, we're keeping the pickup up there so we're not pulling up too much of the headland at all and messing that up. And around we go, drop you back down and we're off. Now we'll have a look at this bale here. I did miss a little bit on the far side of that bale, but we can always come back to that, I guess. Go again. That wrap here takes a little bit of time to go on there. Just gotta make sure it gets itself all the way through. With this bale here, we have it set up so we'll automatically eject the bale as soon as the net wrap is done. There you go. And we're off to the races again. Nice and easy. I remember I was saying actually in the live stream just the other day that I talked about the new tractors and the tractors that we prefer. When I first started baling there, we didn't have any of the electronic transmission where you could just shuttle between forwards and reverse. It was very much all a case of dropping the clutch and cranking back the lever on the 3125 to get into reverse. So by the time you finished even like a 20-acre field, if it was remotely reasonably good yield, you knew about it. Your left leg was sore. Down. Get around here without taking the headland again. Alright, so it's gonna look like it's a steady looking yield today, which I'm excited about. Looks good. We'll see how we get on with it. Just pull back ever so slightly there. You know what we'll do is whilst we're here, we're just going to have a quick stop as well. See, oh, that looks like it down there. We are coming in at about 4.5 foot bales. They're not the biggest that we can ever do. This can do up to 6, but we always go 4.5 foot because we're working with sheep predominantly, so it makes it a little bit easier for them. And we find that with 4.5 foot bales we can control them a little bit more and control their diet. But yeah, looking good. Looking nice and tight a bale as well, not too heavy. Not too soft though either, so looking nice and well drummed in. Swaths wise, swaths are much bigger than I anticipated, looking very good. It doesn't look too much when it's lying down like this, but yeah, when Dad gets all rode up there, look at him on a mission. Absolutely bossing it. Anyway, he is soaring through here, so that's looking very good indeed. And we're going to continue, and we're going to see how much more of this we can get done today. We're going to do this field, we're going to jump over the road and get that guy over there done as well. And you never know where we'll be looking from there. So beautiful day here on the family farm. We're going to continue and see what we can get done moving forward. We'll bring you another episode next week with a bit more progress here. But yeah, looking good, very happy with it. I hope you have enjoyed. It's been Simulation for the Nation here with a bit of an update for you from the family farm. We'll come back with more next week when me and the old man over there are flying along. Videos this week will be coming live to you from well, today's video is coming out Monday, and then we'll be back Wednesday, Friday, and over the weekend next week as well. So we will see you then. Until next time, if you have enjoyed, don't forget a big thumbs up, hit that like button, and subscribe to Simulation for the Nation if you've yet to do so already. And we will see you next time. Until then, though, have yourself a great day. Enjoy what you're doing as always, and we'll catch you later.